Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Mark Barda, and this is the Queermosphere, your weekly insight into anything queer. It's been some time since I posted. I was without my computer, and I had to feud with Apple. But after a couple of bad surveys and getting to the right people, and finding out that they ultimately didn't have the part for my MacBook Pro, they decided to send me a brand new MacBook Pro via the mail, which I got last week, which I was super excited about. It was a headache, but it worked out. So now I am back to posting. Also, it is Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all those mothers out there, and happy Mother's Day to my mom, Kathy Barda. I love you very much, and thank you for everything you've always done for me and ever done for me, and always, always, always the support you've always given me. I love you so much. Do me a favor, if you've yet to subscribe and follow, please do so you get my weekly videos in your feed. Well, has spring sprung yet? I think it has. What has sprung up in the news this week? Well, let's check it out. Republican senators demand a warning label for TV shows with LGBTQ characters. Karine Pierre will become the new White House press secretary. And the Don't Say Gay debt just got real for DeSantis. Go grab some more coffee and come right back, because we're just about to spill it. 5 Republican senators have written a letter to the TV Parental Guidelines Monitoring Board demanding for a warning for parents that show LGBTQ content. According to them, even the mention of LGBTQ people makes the show sexually related and only for mature audiences. In the letter, they are quoted, "In recent years, concerning topics of a sexual nature have become aggressively politicized and promoted in children's programming, including irreversible and harmful experimental treatments for mental disorders like gender dysphoria. We strongly urge you to update the TV parental guidelines and ensure they are up to date on the best practices to help inform parents of the disturbing content." That's deep. Also in the letter, they quickly try to take the effort to attack Disney over their opposition to Florida's Don't Say Gay law and try to label anyone supportive of LGBTQ people as groomers. Republicans have claimed that gay and trans people negatively affect children and have done so for years, despite there being evidence that gay and lesbian parents raise the most well-adapted children. It's true. Look it up. You know, this is exactly the way to go about it, because if we never put the idea of LGBTQ people into kids' heads, well, then they'll never become LGBTQ, will they? I mean, it's such a sound thought. Evan Hurst from Wonkit commented, "Yes, it's the height of the object of stupidity, but they really do believe it because they've been brainwashed to believe it. And they think you catch gay or transgender from external forces, and in the future desperation, they really want to keep that from happening because they're busy grooming their children to grow up to be heterosexual, cisgendered, fundamentalist bigots." I like that. I'm on board with that. Karine Pierre will become the first Black queer white press secretary. She was the first gay woman and the only second Black woman to lead a White House press briefing when she led the briefing last year. During the 2020 presidential campaign, Pierre served as Kamala Harris's chief of staff. Pierre led the White House Spirit Day last year and said it was important to her because "I can only hope that young people who might be watching or see clips of this briefing will know that they are supported and represented in the highest levels of the government today." GLAAD President and CEO Sarah Kate Ellis said after the news of the promotion surfaced, "To have an out queer person of color speak for the President of the United States says everything about Karine's talent and heart, and recognizes that LGBTQ people can belong, contribute, and succeed in every room. Our whole community looks forward to seeing Karine deliver to our nation and represent every LGBTQ person with pride." Just a little bit of history. The first Black woman to conduct a White House briefing was Judy Smith in 1991, and the first LGBTQ person to conduct the White House press briefing was Eric Schultz back in 2014. One of my favorite phrases is representation matters. So thank you for your representation, and thank you for everything you're about to do for the LGBTQ populace. Ron DeSantis wanted to punish Disney for speaking out against his anti-LGBTQ rights bill, but instead, Florida residents are paying the price. Florida taxpayers are now suing DeSantis for potentially saddling them with over $1 billion in debt after he revoked Disney's special zoning agreement after the company criticized his Don't Say Gay law. 3 taxpayers who live near Walt Disney World filed a lawsuit in federal court on Tuesday. Their filing says that they and other taxpayers will now have to assume the tax burden that Disney previously assumed under a special tax status. Dissolving a special tax district means taxpayers will have to pay the estimated $58 million annually required to provide specific services to Disney's theme park. That will likely increase their property taxes between 20 and 25%. Additionally, Disney issued bonds with the state worth more than $1 billion. The dissolution of the district now means that the state is on the hook for that bond debt as well. Of course, DeSantis' office had no comment to the lawsuit, but a spokesperson for DeSantis did say that they would not be, the residents would not be on hook for the debt, even though no specifics were offered. Well, I guess they say, you make your bed, you lie in it. So, sucks to be a Florida resident. I mean, property taxes are high enough here where I live. I can't imagine them going up 20, 25%. Lord, help you. Well, that's it for me this Sunday. I'm glad to be back. I'll see you all next Sunday, and I hope everyone has a great week. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Get out and enjoy some of that nice weather if it's around you. You need that vitamin D. We all do. Don't forget to check out LGBTQnation.com. If you see an article that you think I should mention in one of my videos, just let me know in a comment or DM me. And don't forget to follow Queermosphere on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Remember, always start off nice, but if they don't reciprocate, burn the bitch good. All right, folks, I'll see you later.